We're going to do a week 6 preview, man. We got 20 minutes to do this, and we're going to bring Larry Legend in around the 6:15 Central mark, and then we're going to wrap the show up, man. Like I said, there's no show on Friday, so we're going to do our picks in our preview here today. We're going to start
If we was keeping score, I think I'd be up right now. And
I stopped taking score, which I just stopped adding it up. I don't know. I think me and you both doing pretty well. I don't think I've been hitting
them upsets, dog.
You've been hitting the upsets. You've been hitting the upsets up.
Upset special over here, Jack.
And the Seahawks was upside. They had what? Them niggas lost to the Giants.
Yeah, them niggas. Fuck them. I'm pissed at them and the Niners. Both of them bitches.
I had to look at this. I was like, am I reading this right? The Giants won. And I saw Mariano post this IG story. Your team just lost to a trash organization like the Giants. I'm like, yeah, well, they must have won. Week 6 kicks off Thursday night football in San Francisco 49ers, who just got beat by the Arizona Cardinals last night to the Seattle. We placed in Seattle.
Man.
And the one week they look like the greatest offense ever assembled. Next week they look like they never played football before. I said the Niners were done. I do not like this team without Christian McCaffrey. I think Christian McCaffrey's done. But this one for this game, it's a Thursday night game, it's a rivalry game. A lot of stupid stuff can happen. I'm going to upset. I'm going Seattle. I think Seattle finds a way to win this ball game on Thursday. We'll go me, Bang, and Dante.
I got Seattle on this one too. It's just something does not feel right about the San Francisco 49ers. And first of all, that game would have been over if Mason don't fumble in the red zone too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong. He's been a godsend as an undrafted free agent. However, this team sorely missed Christian McCaffrey. This is a trap game for them. If we thought that was a trap game for them, these division games are trap games for the Niners at this point. And I already told y'all that I don't think they was going to be as good as advertised this year. So I'm going with the Seahawks.
And not to cut you off, we got a little bit of news. Rasheed Rice, season's going to be over after his STL surgery. Yeah.
I mean, he's going to jail, so it's definitely over.
Yeah. I saw Ian Rappaport say that his season's probably over, but the ACL probably is intact. It's an LCL. I thought those.
Well, he gonna need to walk around prison, nigga.
Yeah, he need to be on as swift as possible, nigga. But no, I agree. I told y'all. I think ever since we saw Brandon Ayuk get slapped on the sidelines and none of his teammates helped him, I think there's something going on up there in San Francisco. So I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. Orlando's right; that defense is terrible, but I think Geno. I've been pleasantly surprised with Geno, and we got to really give him his props because a lot of people wrote him off, said his career was over, and he's continued to play well. So I'm gonna go with Seattle.
This generation is Jay Fiedler, nigga.
Geno Smith, the Black Jay Fiedler.
Black Jay Fiedler, nigga.
That's
we
hilarious.
Thought your career was a wrap, nigga.
This next game might be the debut of another highly drafted quarterback, that is North Carolina's Drake May. Rumor has it that Gerard Mayo, who claims he doesn't have that the locker room isn't in disarray, might be throwing his rookie quarterback out there. And I think if he does that, that's malpractice. If there's anything, look at this offensive line. Don't get that kid killed. Don't get him killed. Don't put him out there, man. There's no reason whatsoever unless Jacoby Brissett is hurt. And even then, who's your third string? I might throw that nigga out there if I throw my number 3 draft pick out in this mess. They'll be playing a team that is rolling right now. That is C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans. Nice walk-off victory last night against the Buffalo Bills. Sean McDermott, you need your ass whooped as well for that game. I don't know how Josh Allen was able to come back in that game because that nigga like he was on Pluto. Or the way his head hit that.
Shouts out to Stephon Diggs ruining rappers' lives.
Stephon Diggs is a nasty nigga. I wish we was doing summer sessions this week.
Yeah.
He a nasty nigga, man.
I'm gonna say it's the reason they did that. They did that little video and they was like, "Which teammate would you not let date your sister?" And everybody said Stephon Diggs.
My favorite reaction was who's the white wide receiver they had over there? He's in Carolina right now. Thielen was like, "Oh, Diggs for sure." Like that nigga did not hesitate. That tells you everything you need to know him. But Patriots, Texans gonna make quick work of these niggas, man. They gonna move on to 5-1 and start the season. CJ Stroud is Yeah, man. CJ that boy for sure. Ben, you go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something else because
No.
it ain't nothing else need to be said. Got the Texans.
Yeah, Texans by 10.
Ravens Commandos. This is probably the game of the week next week. This game,
wow. But for the record,
huh?
That's crazy to call them the Commandos.
That's what Bomani be calling. Bomani be calling them the Commandos. I just thought that was funny. So I continue to call them the Commandos. The Commandos. The Baltimore Ravens, man. This is going to be, even though I was informed by multiple Washington D.C. residents that Baltimore is not part of the DMV.
It's not.
And I still don't understand the logic of that, but that's what I was told. So I won't call this the battle.
It's like Chicago. It's like Gary in Chicagoland. Like Gary ain't Chicagoland, but it's right there. It's right there.
That's
the best way of explaining it. That makes sense for us.
Okay. I will respect their wishes, and I won't call this the battle of the DMV. The battle of the twos and doos. This one right here, in Baltimore, I think this is what you're gonna really see. Where Jaden Daniels' first test is on Sunday.
Yep.
These niggas ain't the niggas you've been going up against. Roquan Smith got homicide on his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like Marlon Humphreys can snuff out bad balls thrown his way. That is a defense that sees violence. They go head hunting. You saw they did to Josh Allen a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be the test. If Jaden go out there and play well, hats off. That kid is incredible. And also, that Commanders defense, we really going to see how bad they are because Derrick Henry, Lamar, they going to do their thing for this one. I think it's going to be a very, very good game. But I think Jaden Daniels gets his first welcome to the NFL moment. I think the Ravens win this one. I think the Ravens win this one big. I'm going Ravens.
Ravens in a rout. I believe that all of that hype that they was giving Jaden Daniels, I think that defense is going to smash the Commanders. So I got the Ravens by at least 10.
Yeah, Ravens by 14.
Ravens by 14. And like I said, I'm a Jaden Daniels fan, but let's be very clear. If you have an ass game, you will be hearing from me. Eagles Browns. Eagles coming off their bye week. The Phillies are having a good run so far. Some people might forget that the Eagles have been kind of mid this year, but fortunately for them, they're going up against top 2 worst quarterback in the NFL right now. That is Freaky Sean. Look, this nigga gets worse and worse every week. Like, it's just terrible. I think the Eagles, it's a little get right game for the Eagles, man. I think the Eagles win this one over the Browns.
Boy, if the Eagles lose this game, put like this. I don't think Kevin Stefanski is going to get fired unless he just defies ownership. To me, it's clearly an ownership decision, the reason why Deshaun Watson is still playing. The only way I see Stefanski getting fired if he say, fuck y'all, fam, I'm starting the person that I need to start. But if the Eagles lose this game, dude ass getting fired. That's how bad this could be for them.
And that's crazy because Stefanski a good coach, man.
Yeah, he's a very good coach, but I also think he's being handcuffed. So this is the somebody getting fired game. It could either be Deshaun Watson, it could be Deshaun Watson and Kevin Stefanski, it could be Sirianni, but somebody might not have a job after this game. My pick on that is going to be Deshaun Watson. He's getting fired this game. He might not last the whole game. We're going to see Jameis Winston in this game.
Woo. Yeah, it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly in Cleveland. I don't think the coach in Philly is a good coach. And one of my things is if you're a coach that don't call plays, like nigga, you don't need to be there. We don't need to. We don't need a, this is not an orchestra. We don't need a conductor. You sit here and say, hey, you do this, you do that.
We don't need a CEO?
Yeah, no, we don't need all of that. I don't like
more,
CEO.
The other niggas is more experienced than the CEO nigga?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of CEO coaches. So I think, that's going to eventually, the rubber's going to meet the road there. But I think this week, the Browns are just bad, bro. And they got to get rid of Deshaun Watson. I think it's to the point where I don't care how much you're paying them. sit him down until you can figure out a way to get out of that contract. But no, he should not be your starting quarterback because, like you said, week by week, it's the same thing. And I know last week we shot him some bail because he hit Amari Cooper in the chest and it was picked off. But no, he be throwing up some bullshit a lot. And so I think that has been the worst contract in NFL history. I don't think there's any saving that. I'm gonna go with the Eagles. The Eagles better win this football game.
And what's funny about that too is like who's going to make the decision on that? That you got to sit Deshaun down because that's a lot of money. And I think, like, first of all, I love every moment of this for Cleveland fans because y'all was wild thirsty. I saw so much nasty stuff when the trade originally went down. That and you deserve this. You deserve everything that's happened to this franchise. Like, did y'all hear Terry Bradshaw say that he had to get put down?
Yeah, I watched that shit live and I was like, wait a minute.
And that was like, hold on, like
I feel you, but I don't feel you. Like I feel you, but yo, you use the wrong terminology.
It was like put down might be a little crazy, man.
Howie was like, I know what you're trying to say.
He ain't wrong though.
Yeah, that's also what I thought too. Like, I don't know if he might need to get put down. He might need the old yellow buddy. Like, keep your hands to yourself.
But yeah, this is the owner decision, Scott. This is the owner decision. This is the Haslam family. Was that Jerry or whatever and D Haslam? This is their decision. It was their decision to sign him. It was their decision to give him a guaranteed contract. It's gonna be their decision to be like, you know what? Fuck it. This might be the game because if I can remember correctly, the Haslams come from the Eagles. So it's like, yo, we can't lose this one, Jack. So that's why. And the weird thing about this is Kevin Stefanski is in the middle of this shit. Could he get fired if he do some shit like that? Or could he do what's my man named Kenny Atkinson when Kevin Durant and them started putting too much dip on their chip and he wasn't even playing? That nigga was like, man, I quit now. I'm out. Yeah. Y'all have fun with this shit.
Yeah, that might be it, man. Next game, Packers head back to the crib to play the Arizona Cardinals. You never know which version of the Cardinals you're going to get. But since it's at Lambeau, I don't think you're going to get good Cardinals. I think that we have man walking around, running around there pretty crazy. That defense is, it's I don't think it's as good as people think it is, but it's going to be enough to shut these niggas down. I'm going Green Bay. I'm going Green Bay in this win.
Defense is going to win this one. Man ain't snapping off shit. Green Bay. Can't believe I'm saying this.
I'm going to go with Arizona. I think, they come to the Midwest, get a dub, and head back to Arizona. I'm going to go with the Cardinals.
Next one, we got an NFC South battle. The Saints are actually about to kick off in about an hour. So we don't, like I said, we're doing this early because there's no show on Friday. So we don't even know what their current record is going to be in a couple hours. But if I was somebody with a brain, I would say I'd take Patrick Mahomes at home. I'm pretty sure they're going to lose today. But they will be headed back to the crib on Sunday to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are coming off a crushing loss to the Atlanta Falcons. Game they should have won. I think the Saints are coming back down to reality slowly, but they're getting there. I just don't believe in Derek Carr, and I think that the Bake Show, and the boys, I think they bounce back and they get a much-needed division win next week.
I got the Buccaneers in this game right here.
Yeah, I got the Bucks. Man, shout out to everybody in Tampa. I know they got another hurricane coming. Hope everybody's safe, but no, I'm definitely going with the Bucks.
This next game is the Yuck Bowl. We got the Titans, another team who's on bye week this week. They'll be playing the Colts, man. The Colts look way better with Joe Flacco in there. Surprise when you have a quarterback who can actually throw to his wide receivers. Looked much better. Had a really good chance of winning last night. I think the Titans are just, both these teams are bad, but I believe in Joe Burrow a lot. Not Joe Burrow. I believe in Joe Flacco a lot more than I believe in Will Levis, even in this time in his career. And I think the Colts are going to get this dub on the road.
Yeah, I got the Colts in this game too. You're right. Like Joe Flacco is one of the best quarterbacks in the AFC, and he's supposed to be retired or like doing what we're doing right now. So, no, I got the Colts in this one, in the close one.
I just want to say it is a sad state of affairs for our black quarterbacks when this old cracker keeps getting off the couch and playing better than y'all. So I need you niggas to be better. But I I'm gonna pick Joe Flacco and the Colts over the Tennessee Titans.
Go
Mason
ahead.
Rudolph will play. I think Will Levis is. I know he got hurt in Miami, but I think his leash is getting a lot shorter, and that team needs to win some football games. So you might see Mason Rudolph again, but I'm gonna go with the Colts.
The worst part about this is when you realize that the Colts drafted poor man's Jalen Hurts, and you know how we feel about Jalen Hurts.
Right, exactly. Led the league in turnovers since week 1 of last year. Like you said, A-Hart better start learning routes. Hey man, look, dog. Anytime your coach comes out and say this quarterback is our quarterback, he's not your quarterback. I just want people to know that is not the case. When Lovey said that Rex is our quarterback, we always had Kyle Orton coming up. Next game, man, Broncos Chargers. First of all, I just want to say Patrick Surtain is playing some of the best football I've seen him play. To me, him and Jalen Johnson are the best corners in the game right now. They're playing shutdown. He had 2 picks. Yes, they're Gardner Minshew. I still don't know what I feel about the Broncos as an offense. I think that Bo Nix has shown some promise, but I still don't think it's anything to think that he's going to be a really good option long term. But this defense is legit. The Chargers are, I don't know what Justin Herbert's status is going to be. Like I said, we're recording this on a Monday. So I don't know what his status is going to be heading into this game, but it's in Denver. I think this is going to be an incredibly stupid game. It's a division game, but I think that the Broncos defense is going to have enough because I just don't think that Herbert is 100% right now. So I'm going to go with the Broncos in a very, very close game.
Broncos about 3. That now Pat Surtain might be defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
So, but no, Broncos about 3.
Bo Nix and the Broncos. I think year 1 for Harbaugh and LA is going to be, up and down. I think the Broncos get it done.
Next game, man. Cowboys back at Jerry World going against the Detroit Lions. The Lions coming off their bye week. They're trying to go 4-1. We both y'all voiced y'all concerns about the Cowboys. The Cowboys are not a good team. They're dealing with injuries still. No Micah Parsons, no Dexter Lawrence. Not Dexter Lawrence. Dexter Lawrence is in New York. Who the fuck is they? Their defensive end who's out. The names escape me right now, but they're dealing with a lot of injuries on the defense. And Detroit, I think Detroit's gonna come here. They're gonna win this game. Jared Goff's gonna be good. Amon-Ra's gonna be good. And we're gonna continue to see that good running back tandem of Jahmyr Gibbs and Demo. And I think that this defense can shut the door, man. So I'm gonna go with Detroit over the Cowboys. This is like the 2 niggas who like to play on Thanksgiving.
You talking about Lawrence is out, right? That's what you're talking
Lawrence.
about?
Yeah.
And it ain't gonna matter. Detroit gonna win this goddamn game. Right. And matter of fact,
thank you, Orlando's DeMarcus Lawrence.
And matter of fact, not only will they win this game might not be close. This is going to be one of those games where the national media is going to be talking about this Mike McCarthy need to get fired.
Well, that's been stewing for a minute. There's going to be a lot of coaches I don't even think going to make it to Black Monday or whatever you like to call it, man. Dante, how you got this game going?
I got Detroit. I'm gonna stick with Detroit. I still think they're gonna get it. They got enough to get it done. Like you said, it hasn't been pretty, but they've been able to make shit work. So I'm gonna go with Detroit.
This next one, another NFC South matchup, a team that the Bears just took care of last night. The Carolina Panthers are gonna be headed home to play the Atlanta Falcons. Man, the Falcons been playing some good football, close football. But Kirk Cousins has been good. Drake London has been really, really good. Jesse Bates and that defense has been good. Man, I'm going with the Falcons. The Panthers are a bad team. The Panthers are in the number 1 pick battle once again. I really felt bad for Bryce Young yesterday. I was like, man, Bryce Young was the number 1 draft pick last year. Now we lose him by 30, going out there and throw a couple balls real quick. Like that was crazy how quickly life comes fast for you, man. But I'm going Falcons this one. I think Falcons gonna win this one easy.
Falcons.
Yeah, Kirk's getting real comfortable in the A. Shout out to Taylor Rooks, taught him how to swag surf. We did his thing.
Friend of the program, Taylor Rooks.
Yes, definitely. But no, I got Falcons.
This next one, Sunday Night Football. Who booked this game? Like, oh my God, Bengals Giants. Like, look, man, the Bengals are a lot of things. The Bengals defense, a lot of things. What they are not is a team that's into the New York Giants at home on prime time. I'm going with the Bengals in this one.
It better be the goddamn Bengals.
Bengals.
All right, final game of next week, and we're gonna bring Larry Legend here in just 2 minutes. Jets Bills Monday Night Football. We're gonna really see how washed Aaron Rodgers is. Monday Night Football at MetLife Stadium. This is actually the last time he played them. Was Monday Night Football 2 years ago? Not 2 years. Last year, where he cooked his Achilles. The Bills coming off 2 tough losses. Blow-off loss to Baltimore last week, and then a game that they really shouldn't have lost last night to the Houston Texans, man. But I think that, like I said, Aaron Rodgers is washed. I think that the offensive play calling by Nathaniel Hackett is terrible. I just don't see any way that changes. I think the Bills get a nice win back up here, and I think Josh Allen has a good game. Bills will win on Monday Night Football.
My bad. I'm telling my son, my son is a little bit thicker in size, and he's trying to act like he's like a point guard or some shit. Like, nigga, you better hit this goddamn backboard. But Jets, Bills, I got the Bills in this one. This game, talking about somebody getting fired, this might mess around and be Robert Saleh's last game as the head coach of the Buffalo Bills. Of the New York Jets.
I'm going Bills. I think Aaron Rodgers is done. I think he really is cooked. I mean, it's unfortunate because he had a great career, but I think this is the end of the road. So I'm gonna go with the Bills.
So cool. Triple double hat trick, I know the code too. Ice trade, go for trade. Yeah, we cold too. Getting paper on these player haters, old news, money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line.